I'm Apple. Now I'm on Lujiang campus. Have you ever noticed art on campus? If not, I'll take you to find them. Follow me. Now I'm on the first floor of Lujiang Lou. Lou is next to the building. You probably do not often take the elevators on campus, but have you noticed the painting here? This one is the Upside Down Figures by John Miro. Can you see the kid? On the second floor of the same elevator, you can see Carnival of Harlequin, also by John Miro. Take a closer look. What do you see on this painting? You can see this painting on the third floor. Again, the same elevator, The Circus by George Seurat. Have you ever watched the circus show? Did you enjoy the show? Now, here is the painting on the fourth floor, another one about the circus. The painter was Marc Chagall. This painting was one of his circus series. The style is different from the previous one on the third floor, isn't it? The last painting on the fifth floor is Hoffman Axing by Paul Klee. Well, I can't quite understand what the painter tried to express. What do you see on the painting, and how do you feel about it? Now we're finished with all the paintings on this elevator. Actually, all of those paintings are associated with the same theme, growing up with a promising future, 快乐成长, one of the four core values of the school vision. Well, that's all with my part. I'll hand it over to the next host, Ian.
Thank you, Apple. Hi, I'm Ian. I am here at the intersection between Lujiang Lou and Heping Lou. Now let's explore the paintings on this elevator. Realizing fullest potential, 开启智慧, is another core value of our school vision. Later, we'll see all the paintings associated with this. Let's start with the first painting on the first floor. A young girl reading by Fragonard. Wow, she seems very focused. I'm curious what she's reading. The painting on the second floor is Mrs. Duffy seated on a striped sofa reading by Cassette Mary. The sofa looks very nice and cozy. Do you read on the sofa too? I do. Here is one more painting about reading on the third floor. Madame Genu with Books by Vincent van Gogh. Do you know about Vincent van Gogh? He was a very famous painter. I love some of his paintings. And then reading by Boccioni is on the fourth floor. Oh, I see a sewing machine there. Do you see it? What do you think of the lady? I guess she enjoys not only reading but also sewing. Here comes the last one, Young Girl Reading by Corot. How do you feel about the painting? Do you like it? Well, I don't like dark colors. Anyway, we're done with the series Realizing Fullest Potential, 开启智慧. They are all about reading. Do you enjoy those paintings? I like the one by Fragonard on the first floor best. How about you? Now it's time to explore another series in 云爱楼.
Hello, it's my turn. I'm Jerry. Are you ready to learn about the series of cultivating good character, 尊重生命 in 云爱楼? Let's get started. You can see two paintings here on the first floor. They were both Miro's work. Miro was very creative. We need to use our imagination to understand what he was painting about. This one is about a bird, and the other one is about the shape, the dog, and the bird. Can you see them? Aha, here is one more down by Miro on the second floor. It's called Women, Birds, and the Star. Take a good look. Do you see the women? How about the birds? And where is the star? Let's move on to the next one on the third floor. I Am the Village by Marc Chagall. Do you see big faces? What else do you see? Do you have anything to say about this painting? Well, I like this one. Do you like it too? Let's see what next. Here we are, The Child's Bath by Mary Cassette. Wow, how sweet it is. I can feel the mother is very concerned about her child and takes good care of her. Do you have the same feeling? The last one of this series is The Artist's Daughter with a Parakeet by Marisa. The girl does not look happy, but I like the colors of her dress. Do you see the parakeet? Is that a cage? What's above the parakeet? Well, there are no more painting in this building. Let's move on to the next building, 研究大楼.
Hi, I'm Vivi. We're going to learn about the last series, Pursuing Excellence, 追求卓越 in 研究大楼. Let's start with the painting on the first floor, The Musician by Pablo Picasso. This is an abstract painting. It's hard for me to understand it. There, I see a violin. I guess. What do you see? Here is the painting on the second floor, The Daughters of Gertrude Mendes by Renoir. Wow, this is nice. I love the painting. All the girls are beautiful, and I think they enjoy music. The flowers in the vase are beautiful too. Here comes the violoncello Snake Club by Paul Gauguin on the third floor. I can't play the violoncello, but I enjoy listening to it. Snake Club seems like enjoying playing the violoncello. I guess he's a great violoncellist. On the fourth floor, there is another painting by Renoir, Two Young Girls at the Piano. I recognize this one. It's one of Renoir's famous paintings. Those two girls look very focused, and perhaps they are discussing about musical scores.
Hi, I'm Lily. It's my turn now. On the fifth floor, here is Dancing by Edgar Degas. It's not hard to tell this is Edgar's artworks. I know he loved to paint the ballet, and he was really good at it. How do you feel about this painting? I love the painting because I enjoy dancing. Let's move on to the next one on the sixth floor, The Painter in Red by Marc Chagall. I see a color palette. Is there a bride? What animal is that? What do you see in the painting? Is there someone playing the violin behind the painter? Here is an out-of-door study by Sargent. You'll probably never see this painting on campus because it's on the 7th floor of 研究大楼, where the principal's office is located. Haha, I guess you won't visit the principal, right? Let's take a good look at the painting. The man is painting, and the woman seems to be reading. And then, is there a canoe behind the woman? They just finished canoeing? It's very relaxing. We're finally finished with all the paintings on the elevators, totally 23 pieces. We'd like to give you a rough idea about art on campus. Hope you can find some time to take a closer look at all those paintings on the elevators. We should have a great art tour. Bye!
Hey, sing out! Hey, sing out! Come together, let's sing out!
Just had a bad day, had a lot of trouble on the highway. Stupid boss don't like me, spilled hot coffee on good drinks. No money, ain't she funny, it's still sunny outside. So I keep smelling, I won't start flooding, just thinking my life. You can keep me down, so temporary. Can't make me frown, so I don't worry. Life goes on and on. I won't cry for long. So it things and turn on. It's all my favorite song, and that's my shoulder. you far. Down that's karma. Can't keep me down, so don't worry. Make me frown, inside your worries world keeps spinning. Life goes on and on. I won't cry for long. So be with it. Makes your joy run. Not my favorite song. Dust my shoulders. Dust my shoulders off. 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 Dust my shoulders off.
I've heard we are having English classes with foreign teacher, Mr. Boaz. How do you feel about it?
Really, I am excited. He is so handsome.
I'm not happy my English is poor.
I love these two paintings. How do you feel about them?
Wow, they are so cute. I like them very much.
They look real. What awesome artworks.
Hello everyone, I'm Lobo. 又到了说明英语每周一句的时间了。今天我们要学的是 How do you feel about it？ 你觉得如何？第一段句中的小朋友说 I heard we'll have English classes with the foreign teacher, Mr. Boaz. How do you feel about it？ 听说我们即将有外师 Boaz 的课，你觉得如何呀？第二位小朋友回应 Really? I'm excited. He's so handsome. 真的吗？我好兴奋，他好帅。第三位小朋友接着说 I'm not happy. My English is poor. 我不开心，我英文很烂。第二段句中的小朋友说 I love these two paintings. How do you feel about them? 我喜欢这两幅画，你觉得这两幅画如何？第二位小朋友回答 Wow, they're so cute. I like them very much. 哇，好可爱，我很喜欢。第三位小朋友接着说 They look real. What awesome artworks. 看起来好真实，好棒的画作。当我们要询问对方对于某一件事或某一样物品的想法或感受时，我们就可以说 How do you feel about it？ 句中的 it 可以代换成其他的字词，例如第二段句中问 How do you feel about them？ 这个 them 指的是那两幅画。这句话也可以改为 How do you feel about the paintings？ 再举个例，如果你提出一个计划，想问对方对这个计划的意见时，你可以问 How do you feel about the plan？ 现在就请小朋友跟我一起练习 How do you feel about it？
How do you feel about it?
How do you feel about it？
How do you feel about it?
今天的说明就到这儿结束咯，我们下次见。
It's a small